Yo, what is up guys, it's Sungod here and we are back with another guide to help you become a better player at jungle. It's no secret that a challenger player will be more efficient than a gold player. Over the course of years of playing jungle, I've come to realize a few things that could help anyone become a better jungler overnight. And this is what this video is for. Okay, let's get right onto point number 1. Don't waste a single second. You have this sense of urgency, like you want to be there as fast as possible, meaning that you're gonna do everything the fastest possible so that you can gain some time. And this is exactly what I want you to feel when you're playing jungle. Whether you're clearing a camp or going from point A to point B, you always need to think about, okay, what is the shortest amount of time that's going to allow me to do this play? Let's have a plan in mind. For example, okay, I'm going to clear my bot side and then I'm going to go over to this objective. Or I'm going to clear from Raptors to Red to Krugs and then gank bot side. Because that's going to be the most efficient play and you want to do it as fast as possible. So that is the first point. Second point is min-max jungle clearing. So I'm going to show you an example of what I mean by min-maxing jungle clearing, but essentially is obviously you want to clear your jungle as fast as possible. Use your spells in a way that's gonna make it so that you clear the jungle really fast. And finally, drag your camps, kite your camps towards the next camp that you want to be clearing. Here's the video. So I'm going to show you the difference between an efficient clear and a non-efficient clear. So on the left side is the efficient one and on the right side is the non-efficient one. And you're going to see that I'm going to be to the next camp like much more fast than the other one. So right now I'm already done with the wolves and I'm about to make my way to raptors, which is already much more fast than the right side where I am not really min-maxing everything, just kiting my camps properly. At the end, we are saving about 5 seconds, which is obviously a big difference. Next point is have a plan in mind. Clear while looking at your minimap. That seems like an obvious thing, but a lot of players don't do this. Whenever they're playing jungle, you know, they're really looking at their abilities and they're not really paying attention to what's happening on the map. But it's extremely important to have a plan in mind and to clear while looking at your minimap. Practice this as much as possible because League, there's always something happening on the map. Whether like someone is fighting or, you know, enemy jungle could be like top side or whatever happens, there is something that's happening on the minimap, on the map itself. So you always need to have a plan in mind. You need to ask yourself, okay, here I'm gonna clear this and then I'm gonna screw this guy over, or I'm gonna skip my camps and go immediately towards bot side because there's like a counter gank happening, or okay, I think I'm fairly strong here, I have my ult advantage, we can really start a fight, we can force a fight around Drake, that kind of thing, right? You always need to have a plan in mind, and that's why you always need to clear while looking at your minimap, because jungle is not just about, okay, I'm gonna clear my camps, it's also about thinking about which play to make next. It's also thinking about, all right, what kind of advantages do I have in that I can use in order to screw the enemy jungle. It's a proactive game, but it's also a reactive game. Sometimes you need to react at some point, right? For example, you're clearing raptors and you see like mid is getting ganked. Well, screw your raptors. Go help your mid laner and try to counter gank, excuse me. Last but not least, efficient recalls. Efficient recalls is most definitely gonna save you a lot of time, but here I'm gonna make a controversial take, which is don't recall all the time. Even if you have 1k gold, 2k gold, that doesn't mean you have to recall. When it comes to jungle, like I said, there's always something to do. So if you can do that something that's going to screw the enemy jungle, don't just recall yet and do that exact play, because it's going to give you a good advantage that you can use later on. For example, if let's say you did a full clear and you ganked bot and the gank was successful, and then you go for a scuttle, and then you see enemy top lane that has blue buff, 3 camps, so 12 CS, and died top lane, well, don't just recall yet. Just clear his camps so that when he's gonna come to his jungle, he's gonna get screwed. right? It doesn't matter whether you have 1k or 2k gold. I've seen examples of insanely good junglers, whether it's Canyon or Sally, like in China. They literally had 3 to 4 to even in certain cases 5k gold in their pockets, and they didn't even recall because that meant they could make a play in order to screw the enemy jungle, and that's why they did it. So those efficient recalls is that you always want to recall if you have absolutely nothing to do or you absolutely need to recall for a certain play. For example, you want to prepare for Drake, you have 2k gold in your pocket, Drake is spawning in 30 seconds, you can recall for a huge power spike so that the next play is going to be more successful. Think about that and don't recall inefficiently. And that's it for the commentary, guys. I hope you really enjoyed those advices and you will put them to good use. If you would like to join my Discord server where you can find me for coaching, link is in the description down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment if you have any questions, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Enjoy the gameplay. Bye.